now?
Dan and Phil, cultural icons. They were the British invasion. Are they British?
Yes,
I think, yes.
they are
the British invasion. Joy Gasafa did collabs with them.
Yes.
They were everywhere. There was a girl named Kat. Oscar knows Kat. She would go over there and be like living with Dan and Phil for a while. Like Dan and Phil were like,
and they've been around for so long.
2009, is that when it started? I've been around longer.
Well, okay. Well, it's not a competition, but that is a very long time to be on the internet. It's a very long time
to be around. They came out in 2019. Came out again. Literally as we finished our Hot Topics on Monday.
Yeah. The first comments were like, hey, you guys got to talk about this. I'm like, we just finished filming.
Yeah.
I literally thought, I did not know Dan and Phil for a long time either. I literally thought, not kidding, with me of Allie and AJ, I thought they were like Phil of the future. Like for real. Like I thought that's what it was from.
Oh my God.
And I was like, who's Dan? And then, anyways, Dan and Phil, content creators. And are they still together? They revealed that they had been a couple. So since 2009, they've been together for 16 years.
16
they
years.
They look 16 years old.
Could you imagine being in a secret relationship for that long? My hope is that they have like some sort of like release getting that out, you know?
Oh, of course. Like, but the saddest part is losing those 16 years. Like, I'm glad they had each other. And in the video, Dan says like Phil was like his safe space. Phil is like, he's like, thank you for like waiting for me. And Phil's like, it was hard. He's like, of course. He's like, it was hard. It was like being in this back in the closet because he was out living his life and whatever. And then Dan said he talked to his therapist, and his therapist like, I think you like being in the closet. I think you like being in the closet. He's like, do you love being in the closet? Yeah. And he's like, wait, what? And he had to like really like think about it. And they thought, you know, people were trying to like, you know, they didn't know if it was worth it. They were like, people are dragging this thing into the light. He's like, you were like my one good thing. I didn't want to like ruin it, which makes sense for any relationship. But I think being in the closet, being just gay is, you know, that's like the biggest heartbreak these days and just like the saddest thing. And it's just like, I pray when my kids are of age where they know about sexuality and stuff like that, like they don't have any fears or qualms about being themselves. I hope one day no one even has to come out. Like I hope it's not even like a thing. It's like, well, yeah, you're dating, okay, you're dating a guy, you're dating a girl, like who cares? And I hope we get there because it's so sad that they thought like career would be ruined, their mental health was ruined, like all this stuff if someone thought that they were dating or people like prying. And all the people are like, I knew it. Who couldn't tell? You're not helping the situation. You missed the whole point of the video. The whole point of the video is like they couldn't be this authentic self because people were trying to like drag something out of them. They were trying to protect their space. They didn't. Also not knowing and all. It's like.
But also Dan had said too that like he had an extremely homophobic childhood.
Yes.
So I'm sure there was like a lot of internal things that he was dealing with, and some people are just not ready to come out when everybody, especially online, it's hard because they will just say whatever comes first